Often I'm asked, how do you memorize all these lines? Well, it depends on the production, depends on what you're doing, depends on the script. Is it a commercial? Is it a movie? Is it a TV show? Sometimes there are a lot of things to memorize. So there's different grades you can say. And the most extreme, that sometimes, yes, you just gotta know all this by heart and you gotta learn it by heart. It depends on what the production is. Sometimes you just have one line and it's really not a big deal. Other times, sometimes you have to do improv, which means that you kind of make up lines along the way, meaning you have to stay within the context or the idea of the scene, but the lines you say are coming from you, they're your own. And then other times you have a teleprompter, which is a machine in front of you, which is feeding you the lines and giving you your lines in front of you. That happens other times. And then sometimes you're freestyling, which is exactly what I'm doing now. I'm not working off a script, I'm freestyling. I'm just speaking from my heart and mind, telling you about my personal experiences. As you can see, there's no one way of knowing lines, there's many ways. As I mentioned, there's the freestyling, teleprompter, improv, memorization, and any or all of those things could be used in any one or many different productions. But how do I learn the lines when I need to really know lines? I don't know, I just kind of sit and go over them again and again, ask a friend or someone to read them with me, to be the other person, highlighters, all these little tips and tricks. So when you actually have to memorize a lot of lines, let's say you're in a school play or something, what I like to do is take the script and highlight all my lines with a yellow highlighter. And what I'll do is I'll highlight the line right before mine in a different color, like pink or green. And that's what's called the cue line. The cue line is the line that comes directly before your line or your action. So you need to know what happens just before you need to do something, and that is your cue line. So what I'll do is that I'll mark everything with the highlighter. I'll take maybe an index card, a piece of paper, and run it down the script real slow. When I see the pink line, it means that next is something that I need to say, so I'll make sure I know it and I say it, and then I'll lower the paper and see if I was right or not. And that's a little way that I use to learn my lines, and it's usually pretty effective.